my god, it's that time again. Oh, we're back again playing more games, and oh my god. It's Plague Inc. Evolved, a game that officially came out of early access this year. A couple of months ago, actually, but hey, there you go. I thought I'd do this one because it's actually quite good. It's quite good. It's probably the only time you'll see me play a strategy game on stream, but anyway. I don't even think House can save us this time. This is going to be a fucking disaster, but you know what? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh my god, but I have a lot of things planned for this game. A lot of fucking things, let me tell you. I even made my own scenario. I'll explain what that means in a second. And oh my god, why is that so high? There we go. See, I just adjusted my sound ever so slightly, and now I'm too quiet. Hang on, I'll deal with this. I'll deal with this nonsense. There we go, I should be alright now. I should be loudish? I don't know. This is a bit weird, but hopefully I sound alright. Alright, cool. All good. Let's just jump into the game, all nice and proper. I forgot to check these things, but, you know, I guess I've checked them now, so technically that's fine. Alrighty, well, in we go. Game time, woo, and I've not started it yet, but that's fine. Let's jump right in, why not? The reason why I didn't start, because then we would have had to skip over the intro already. It just plays on its own. And the intro is quite cool, actually, because it features the voice of a very special scientist that I think we as gamers all recognize. So, I just thought I'd launch it after I started the stream. Alrighty. I just gotta wait for this fucking thing to do its thing. Oh my god. I'm gonna fiddle around with these knobs and stuff and see if I can fix all my sound issues, but I don't know, I think it's fine. Do I sound terribly distorted, chat? Am I alright? I seem to be alright. I'm not going too far through the... Oh, through the gate, the noise gate there. That seems to be fine. If I sound terrible, let me know, and I will try and rejigger the thing. And the game's taking forever to fucking launch. Come on, do the thing. Oh man. Oh, there we go. I think it launched now, and I've not actually captured the game yet. Oh, game capture. There we go. Plague Inc. Evolved is a game what you can play. There we go. And I will shush now.
Commencing Autopsy 3. Time, 2104. 27-year-old female, infected with unknown pathogen. Blood analysis indicates... virus. Provisional name is X12.
Oh no.
Deceased had traveled in China before returning home 2 weeks ago. That must have been pre-quarantine.
They always start in China, don't they?
Contact with livestock, but I can definitely see evidence of insect bites. Deceased had reported coughing and sneezing with a high fever. I'm seeing a nasty rash, some abscesses around the abdominal cavity. Clear signs of immune suppression. Cause of death appears to be catastrophic organ failure.
Oh no! Open a portal!
Findings match reports coming out of China.
God damn it, Black Mesa, not again.
Concerning. The deceased may still be infectious.
Oh my god. Necrosis. Oh my god. Well, it's alright, we got Dr. House to help us, right? Maybe not?
I'm halting the autopsy in order to notify the authorities. Request a full lockdown of this facility. Effective immediately.
Oh my god, I don't think that's gonna work, but thanks for that, Hal. Thank you very much for voicing that. It's just like Dr. Kleiner all over again. But here we are. It's a voice, the thingamajig. It's a thing. It's Virus Inc. And you know what? It's great. I've also made my own custom scenario, but that's a little bit later on. Let's just jump in, why not? It's a game where you virus the shit out of the planet, and I'm all for that. Well, they've also got official scenarios, which I haven't really looked at. Is that a disco ball, or is that the Earth? I don't even know anymore. Ooh, Santa's little helper. You know what? I'll be doing that for Christmas, I think. But all these great little things. Created equal to all these things. These are great. These are little custom things made by the developers. These are official scenarios, but also custom ones. And we'll have a look at them in a minute. So right now, I actually just want to jump in just proper. Oh my god, and we got all these disease types, which are great. We got, yeah, we've got all these different pathogens that all have their own special, special properties, special way of playing them. You got bacteria, which is the most basic, and I'll be starting with that, obviously. The virus, which is a pain in the ass because it rapidly mutates and it's a bit hard to control. Fungus, which is the worst because it really doesn't travel very well, and you kind of want things to travel. the Neurax worm, which makes up for the hell that we have to go through with the fungus, which is basically a brain worm that controls your mind. A parasite, which is great, little wormy thing. We got the prion, which is slow, subtle, and extremely complex, and is hidden inside the brain. A bit tricky to work with sometimes, but it's fine for the most part. Classic zombie mode, of course. Gotta have that. But you know what? At least this game kind of deserves to have a zombie mode. A nanovirus, which is a pain in the ass for the most part, because, well, I'll explain once we get into it, but yeah, this is where things start to get a bit difficult. The bioweapon, which is lethal, and it kills everything it touches. Very annoying indeed. And a special bonus, the Simian Flu, which is a tie-in DLC mod for the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which is great. You can basically replicate the film if you wanna. But, well, you know, we might as well just start with bacteria, because that's where we begin our road to victory, and that is destroying the world. Alright, so we can modify our genetic code to give it some extra properties, which is good. I actually might do that. It'll lower our score somewhat, but I'm not going for score today. ATB boost, get bonus DNA at the start of the beginning. Some of this terminology might be confusing, but it'll all make sense once we actually jump in the game. I don't really use it that much. Get more DNA from popping orange bubbles, no. Metabolic jump, no, not really all that. Well, it's not that bad. Let's see, get bonus DNA from popping blue cure bubbles. Now, metabolic hijack is very convenient, but I don't think I'll use it. It just automatically pops bubbles for you, and I can do that myself. I think I'll go with metabolic jump, which I already had. More gene things. Increase the chance of your plague mutating. Do not use that with the virus if you're playing on hard, otherwise you'll fuck yourself up. Decrease the chance of your plague mutating, which is actually probably quite good for the virus as far as I'm concerned. Genetic mimic. Your plague is harder to cure. I use that a lot, as you can see. I've been using that quite a bit. I haven't unlocked base hydrolysis yet. Your plague can mutate abilities easier to cure. Don't really want that anytime soon. Your plague can mutate transmissions easier to cure. Abilities and transmissions. Ah, that's kind of nifty. But you know what? I'll go with genetic mimic, because that'll help us out a bit. So now we have travel genes, which which basically boosts the ability of the virus's ability to jump around the Earth. So, increase the infectivity of starting country, not terribly useful, because most of the time you pick a starting country that's good, and you don't really need that. Plague, most likely to cross a closed land border, not really all that interesting, honestly. Increases chance of plague spreading by sea, can be very good, especially, and I'll explain why that's kind of useful. Increases chance of plague spreading by air, and of course spreading by land as well. I think I might actually go for the Aquasite, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Environment genes. I haven't unlocked many of these. I've got give plague a bonus in arid climates. I'm going to grab that. And this one also in human climates. I'm going to go with Xerophile though. And I've only got one of these evolution genes. Ionized helix. Bonus DNA when devolving. That actually sounds great, and I'll insert it right now. Alrighty. So, we get to select our difficulty. If you want to make any progress in the game, you'll play on normal. But since I've already unlocked everything, I could go casual. But then again, the bacteria is really easy, so that's fine. And I love all these little things here. Casual for new players, all those wanting a quick game. No one washes their hands. Research doctors don't work. Sick people given hugs. That's great. That is great. Insert it. Insert that gene. Oh my, insert that gene.
Oh my.
Alrighty. Normal. 67.3% of people wash their hands. Doctors work 3 days a week. Sick people ignored. Brutal. This is kind of realistic. Compulsive hand washing. Doctors never go home. Sick people locked in prison. So this is like really paranoid shit going on here. I wish the world was locked in brutal difficulty when fucking swine flu broke out. And then, of course, you got Mega Brutal for players who thought brutal was casual. Genetic drift impacts evolution. I'll explain what that means later. Doctors invest in research. And random medical checkups, whether someone's fucking paranoid and psychotic or not. Because those are symptoms we can actually get in this game. But I'm gonna go normal. And if anything poses any real difficulty to me, I'll play as casual. I played everything on normal at least once, but if anything causes any real problems, I'll play on casual at some point. But alright, a goddamn headache. What will I name my plague? I'm gonna name it something better. Oh, how about the Gibbs? Let's call it Gibbs. There we go. There's that little bacteria. Boom, there we go. Welcome to Plague Inc. You are a new bacteria. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. Alright, select starting location, select a country to begin your plague. When you click on it, you can see more information. Pop the start bubble to confirm, or click on another country instead. Alright, now generally speaking, you want to go for a place that doesn't have quality healthcare, that has airports and ports like this. Greenland is a major fucking annoyance because it's only got a port. It's very cold, which makes it difficult to spread a disease, and also, yeah, they tend to close their port very often, in which case, you can't get a disease over there, unless you're playing as the fungus. That's the one good thing about a fungus. So America, yeah, I'm not going... America could be a good start, actually, because they got an airport and a dock, but... Russia is also a decent start, because it's one of the only few places that has a port to Madagascar. But personally, I'm going to go for Saudi Arabia because it's got a port that does go to Morocco, which, as you can see, is an island, and it's got a low population. It's hard to start with, so you really generally can't go wrong with Saudi Arabia. Also, China are very good as well, and they've got an airport as well. So does Saudi Arabia, though. So places like India, China are good. You can't really go wrong. Also, Egypt. Oh shit, no, Egypt is here. So they got some nice stuff. They got 2 ports, which is very interesting. I think that's unique. I don't see any other place with more than... No, that's the only place. But I'm going to go with Saudi Arabia. Boom! There we go. Alright, Gibbs begins in Saudi Arabia. Gibbs has infected its first human. Weak, but used to hot temperatures. It must evolve using DNA points to infect more people. Alrighty. And there we go. Boom! And that little red symbol means we've infected a country for the first time. So we've got one, and that gives us 1 DNA point. There's nothing really we can do with that right now, but as you can see, we've got a nice little overview to show us how things are going. We've also got some things we can upgrade with our DNA points, and that's mostly stuff like, well, transmission is basically raises infectivity down here, as you can see. Makes it a little bit faster for people to get infected. We've got symptoms, which are generally stuff like, you know, just things that affect you. Some of them raise infectivity. Some of them can be severe, and severity gets you spotted pretty quick if you're not careful. And some of them, as you get closer to here, you get some lethal shit, and that really gets you noticed, so you gotta be careful. Play the game's, you know, quite stealthy. And now we've got abilities, which allows us to get some heat resistance, stuff like that, but also... depending on which pathogen you're playing as, you can actually get different little abilities that are unique to this. Bacterial Resilience 1 creates a shell to protect against all climates. Generally, I don't use that too much, but maybe I should. But at any rate, we can't buy anything right now. We've also got cure efforts. We've got cure efforts here. Gibbs has not been noticed, so no one cares just yet, even though we've infected 2 people. Because it's not terribly severe or lethal, nobody cares. Alright, pop orange DNA bubbles to get DNA points, and they'll randomly appear. It's best not to rely on too many of these, though, because they don't pop up as often as they should. Oh my god. I think my game might be a little bit too loud. I'll pop it down a bit. I'll just pop it down a bit before I start infecting people. Now, our goal, of course, is to eliminate all life on Earth, and I'm more than happy to oblige, because that's pretty good. Oh my god.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I agree. Thank you, iDubbbz, for your appearance. Okay, so we've got 2 DNA points. Now we've got 5. Now we can actually buy some things. But only symptoms right now, and I don't really want any symptoms just yet. Severity is already kinda noticeable. Not really. Severity, because, you know, severity is things like non-lethal symptoms like rashes and things like that. Yeah, and I don't really want to get noticed. If you get noticed, they begin curing you. See, there's the world's cure progress there, and you just kind of want to wait until that builds up a bit. Gibbs begins to spread. Gibbs is spreading from person to person in Saudi Arabia and will grow exponentially. You control the plague indirectly by evolving it. So we don't really control where it goes, but as you can see, it's spreading around a bit. Saudi Arabia is getting a bit infected, so now let's actually work on things a bit. Now, transmission is a good place to start. Let's see, pathogen can survive outside the body in fresh, warm water. That could be useful. It's helpful in human environments, and ship transmission, so I will be getting that at some point. But honestly, I do want to start with some of this livestock. Rural regions and mutation, so that's good. Increases infectivity. Let's see what increases. Yeah, but this increase in infectivity is a bit higher, so maybe I'll just go with a standard water, because we are in sort of a humid area, so I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab water 1, and we're just going to sit on that for a while. You have spent DNA points to evolve your disease, and more options have opened up. Get more points by popping DNA and biohazard bubbles and infecting people. I will. Alrighty. So this is slow going at the beginning, and we do have speed options, so I will speed up at least double speed, just so I know what I'm doing. This, once you get to double fast forward, you're in trouble. Fast forward. Alright, so I'm just gonna sit on this for a while, see how this goes. Got some DNA points. Also got blood. Gives organism ability to spread through blood-to-blood contact, increases infectivity, especially in poor regions, and a mutation chance, which I kinda don't want right now. But this, however, insects susceptible to infection, carrier insects increase infectivity, especially in hot climates, and a chance of mutation. Don't want that either. Yeah, the problem with animals is that you can get some free mutation, which is good sometimes, but honestly, I think I'll just stick to these right now. So let's raise the infectivity just a bit more with Air 1. This increases the chance of those planes dragging the virus to other countries, which is always nice. To find out more about a country, click the country name at the bottom of the screen to open the country menu. I can, or I can just select the whole world. Yeah, only Saudi Arabia hasn't escaped the country yet, but 150 infected, so not too bad. Alright. But we haven't been spotted yet, so that's fine. There are different ways to play the game. You can play it more aggressively or stealthily. Stealth is probably the best way to do it, as far as I'm concerned. Gibbs infects hundreds. Gibbs has infected hundreds in Saudi Arabia, increasing your chance that an infected person will infect a healthy person. Keep evolving your disease. I will, but my DNA points are kind of limited right now, so I'm just going to sit on it. I'm going to sit on it for a bit. I'm going to raise this up just a little bit. Can I shrink it? I don't think I should shrink it, but I'm just going to pop it there. Oh my god. I haven't got any convenient place to put it. I guess I could put it here. Nothing really interesting happens here, I guess. It's just Russia, and as long as we can see Iceland, yeah, that's good, I guess. You let me know where it looks better. I don't know. I don't know aesthetics. Egypt has been infected. Gibbs spreads to Egypt. Your disease has taken an important step in becoming a plague. When your new country is infected, pop a red bubble to get bonus DNA. There we go. It spread its way to Egypt, which is good. I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't know if there was a red plane. Oh, there we go. There's a red plane, and it's going to South Africa. Boom. Alright, okay, I still don't want any symptoms just yet, but let's actually work on some of these. It's staying in the hot countries right now, so maybe I want to go with heat resistance, or maybe actually work on this a bit. Bacterial shelter protect against all climates. That kind of nullifies both of these. Although its low cost is rather suspicious, so I'll grab it anyway. I can grab 2 levels of it. Bacterial shell thicken, further increasing survivability in all climates. I'll grab that. Alright, let's see how that improves our situation a bit. If it can survive, then all the better. There we go. Gibbs infecting more countries. Gibbs is infecting more countries. Control where it goes by evolving transmission traits in the disease menu. I will do just that. Alright, but now we wait. Gibbs has infected thousands in Saudi Arabia. People are being infected faster and faster. It's actually kind of surprising. See, we haven't infected anywhere near the number I would like to infect in Saudi Arabia, but I'm very surprised it spread as far as it did already. Now, as we go along and it gets spotted and becomes more severe, people will actually start closing borders and locking up airports and docks, which is kind of a problem. If Greenland locks up, we're in trouble. Okay, we've hit Iran as well. And as you can see, business as usual in Iran. It's only been 17 people infected. This guy's in a truck just minding his own business. Yeah, nothing terrible is going on here, but we can actually have a look at all of the world traits here. It's an arid country. It's also a very hot country, so, you know, take these things into account when you're actually evolving your disease. Right, but still, we've nearly hit 200,000 people infected in the world, and that number is spreading. I think we hit... Where did we... Oh, we infected another country. One in Turkey. We already did Iran, but oh well. Oh, it was the Middle East. There we go. Alrighty. Or it might have been Iraq. I think it was Iraq. So it hasn't really spread too far away from there yet, but we're working on that. Oh, it's hit India. That's great. Let's keep working on that. Let's see, bacterial cell. Practically impregnable, further increase in bacteria survivability in all climates. I think I'll grab that. These are unique abilities for the bacteria, but as we get through the game, we'll actually see some really nice little abilities, especially where the Nurax worm comes in. That's the fun one. Red infect bubbles appear when you infect a new country. Yes, I know that. We've also hit Indonesia. Oh, and look at it go. Look at it go. It's more infectious than TB. Gibbs has infected more people in the world than TB. It is a very infectious disease. take that, tuberculosis. You ain't nothing, son. Oh no, Australia! Now Gibbs is beginning to spread it around the world. Use the world data menu, bottom right, to see which countries are not infected yet. And we hit Morocco, which is a good thing indeed, because, as you can see, it's very small, population ain't that big, and it's only got a dock. I won't be comfortable until I've infected Greenland, Iceland, the Caribbean, New Zealand and Japan, because those are kind of the tricky ones to infect. Once I've gotten all those, I'll be in my happy place. Okay, medicine in France slowing infection. France is a wealthy country with high-quality healthcare. To spread faster, you may need to evolve the drug resistance ability. Alright, and I will do that. Oh, we've hit South America. Also, your goal should be to hit every continent that you can, because, of course, land borders don't really stop a pathogen once you've got some good stuff going. I will get some drug resistance, and if I can afford it... let's see, 14. Okay, I'll get drug resistance first, and then I might get some cold resistance to help it spread further. Oh my god. Italy's infected, so, you know, as long as you just keep on doing things like this, you can get some good stuff going. New social network launches. There is a new social network on the scene for people without friends. Blank Book Plus is expected to attract billions of people within days. Oh yeah, we've also got news we can read as well. I'll pause while I'm reading that, thank you. New social network launches. Bloaty boat face sinks without trace. Sad face. Major intelligence leak stuns world. FTL developer sued over permadeath emotional trauma. So you got some really funny news here. Oh my god. Just gonna lower the volume just a tad more because I'm noticing some spikes. Alrighty. So, major intelligence leak stuns world. It's a pity we can't actually read more into this, but we've got some good stuff here. Cure for cancer could bankrupt pension funds, warns who? Oh my god. Nothing else of interest really. Charity warns against attaching balloons to pets. New malaria drug in testing. Sanctions on Burma lifted. Sometimes you get some, music legend marries film star. Man freed after 12 years stuck in hole. Child reinvents wheels. Engineers baffled. Oh my god. Gangnam Style rewritten as major Broadway musical. So that's great. Yeah, the thing about this game is there are random events. So I could lose every now and then, even though I know what I'm doing. And there's America. Oh no, wait, that was Mexico. Australia's getting infected. Yes, we hit Iceland and New Zealand, and also Central Africa. Oh no, not Central Africa. We hit East Africa by the look of it. Or Zimbabwe. Yeah, Zimbabwe looks more like it. As you can see now, Saudi Arabia completely and utterly infected. Oh my god. And it's spreading further. I'll be happy once Greenland is taken, and the Caribbean. Those are the two biggies. Actually, three of them that I'm concerned about: Morocco, Greenland, and the Caribbean. Those are the difficult ones to hit. Especially Greenland. I think we might try and get some more transmission stuff going on here. I might go... Let's see, 16. Yeah, I might go... Ooh, I might go Water 2, which increases the chance of it being spread via ship transmission, which is very useful. And I think what I might get next is cold resistance, because it really needs to start getting over here. Once it gets to here, I'll be in my happy place. Rash symptom mutated. Gibbs is mutated and developed the rash symptom without using DNA points. Which is good. Greenland concerns me the most when I play this game. I know it's the most hellish place to infect every time. Rash. It's not terribly severe, and it's actually good that I got a free I got a free symptom out of that, which is good. And I definitely want sweating at some point. I won't get it just yet, but the thing about sweating is it actually allows you to actually nullify what's called the eye cure, which Apple releases a product which helps you cure the virus. And the funny thing is, if you upgrade the sweating symptom, it shorts out the whatever it is, the thing that they hook to you to try and help with the cure. Canada, which by the way includes Alaska. And the game actually explains that there was a treaty. There was actually a treaty where Canada reclaimed Alaska. The real reason is because, you know, it's attached to Canada, so obviously if a pathogen's going to spread through here, it's going to go through here, rather than, you know, diseases don't care about countries and their, you know, they don't care about us and our borders. It's just, you know, doing its thing. So, for all practical intents and purposes, Alaska's part of Canada, but they've also explained it in-game. It was part of a treaty. So now, yeah, Alaska officially belongs to Canada. Oh my god. I'm playing the Flash game that came out before this. Madagascar was the one I was worried about. Oh yeah, you're talking about, pathogen, I think? Yeah, I remember that. And my god, yeah, Madagascar's a pain in the ass too. More infectious than HIV. Gibbs has infected more people in the world than HIV. It's extremely infectious disease. Oh no, not AIDS. We're beating AIDS. Oh, there we go, the UK's been hit. We're not really infecting anywhere near as fast as I'd like. I kind of want to get that going. So, I'm going to get some cold resistance first, because it's spreading relatively well in the hotter countries. But, you know, I want to get things going. There's some infected planes and boats going around, unfortunately. Not going where I want them to. Let's get that Greenland going. What's great is the fungus allows you to release spores, which can infect random countries even if they've closed their borders, but we're not playing as a fungus. Thank God, because that's the only positive to the fungus. Oh my god, Egypt's nearly gone. And of course we're only infecting people right now. We're not at all lethal. No one's died yet. So go us. Pandemic 2, oh yeah. There were a couple of them, weren't they? Oh my god, well, see, starting to infect more people. Look at that, the world is becoming infected at a very fast rate. And here we go, we're starting to get some DNA now. So what I might do is get that fire one and maybe also... maybe not drug resistance 2 just yet. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna go slow on this one, slow and silent. Gibbs has infected more people in the world than the common cold. It is the ultimate infectious disease. Oh my god. And there are no symptoms that cause any kind of concern, really. The only thing we've got is a rash. So, really, you could just be like, you know, well, I've got a rash, but then again, I did sleep with a hooker, so maybe it was that. Or it could be a new disease. It could be the Gibbs. Alright, but we're doing okay. Oh, 66, that's good. Okay, let's just try to get our transmission going some more. I think I'll get Air 2 now. Extreme Bioaerosol is very sexy, but I will hold off on it for now. 20 points, actually, I don't know. Do I want this, or do I want cold I think I'll grab cold resistance too. Just for now, I'll hold on to that. Also, maybe... you know what, I will grab Extreme Bioaerosol, and what that does is, it allows the pathogen to bypass air and water filters due to adaptive cellular shell, and increases infectivity, especially in humid and arid climates, and plane-to-ship transmission. So yeah, it really does work out for us. As far as infecting Greenland goes, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, oh shit, we've hit Norway. Okay, what do we do now? I find myself, infecting Morocco and Sweden last. Also Finland occasionally. For some reason they tend to be the last places I infect, and I don't know why. I mean, as you can see, Morocco isn't terribly impressive. It's a rural country, it's a poor country, it's arid, it's hot, I don't know why. I mean, they're infected right now, but oftentimes... Yes, there's Greenland, beautiful. And there's Finland as well, fantastic. So now we've infected Greenland and the Caribbean, also Japan, and of course Madagascar and New Zealand. New Guinea also only has a port, but we've pretty much won at this point. Now that we've infected everything, but we might need to increase our... I don't know. I'm gonna have a look at my abilities some more. I think I will grab some drug resistance. And also some heat resistance, maybe. I don't know. I'll hold off on that for now. I am playing on normal, so chances of failure are slim. As you can see, the world is getting infected very, very quickly. 0 dead, though. That will change very, very shortly. Alright, here we go. A lot of planes going everywhere. Oh yeah, Iceland is infected, thank God. Wow, even with the cold resistance, we're not really seeing much in Greenland, so let's have a look. Oh, Gibbs has mutated the sweating symptom without using DNA points. Very nice. I would have liked that anyway. Yeah, Greenland is taking its sweet fucking time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade that. I do not have enough for environmental hardening, where it develops hardening coating, becoming a highly weather-resistant and extremely comfortable in both hot and cold climates. Very sexy, and I'm only short 1 DNA point. But I think I'll hold off on that. I'll hold off on that. Oh, no, we've been spotted. In a normal checkup, a doctor in Korea found a new disease which has been named Gibbs. It appears to be mostly harmless, but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting this disease. Alright, oh, and there we go. And that's everything infected, I think. Yes, there are no healthy countries. Sweden, again, usually one of the last places I infect, but hey, that worked out just dandy. Everything's good. A lot of countries that are completely infected, as you can see with the darker red. not too many places to fully infect, so we should be alright. It's spreading quite fast now. There we go. Oh, America's getting infected. Canada's starting to speed up a bit. So is Greenland. They don't have the highest population in Greenland, so I suppose that's helpful. Yeah, this whole area is just... Oh, wait, wait. Gibbs needs to evolve to kill. Gibbs has infected most of the world. In order to kill people, he must evolve lethal advanced symptoms. And we will do that very shortly. But for now, I'm just going to wait just to see those last pockets get infected. Oh, see, it's speeding up. Speeding up. See, now there's more people infected. It just... Oh my god, look at Sweden hanging in there. It's just a little rash there, bit of sweating, but most of it's hanging out. Wow, I've never seen that happen before. A country just surrounded like that. Although I have seen, where are you? All tucked away in there. There you go, Botswana. I once saw that completely surrounded by red, and it was fairly green as well. Alrighty, we're getting there. Sweden's hanging on. There's Greenland done. Canada done. I'm gonna wait for Sweden to get a bit more infected. This is kind of ridiculous. But it's speeding up. So, yeah, essentially we've won. There's no real way they can stop us right now, because once that's fully infected, and we wait for our little prompt, which says to us that there are no healthy people left in the world. The last healthy person on the planet recently became infected with Gibbs. That's just a fucking dire situation. So, now that we've done that, we can have a look at our symptoms and actually do some real work here. Fever, the night fever. Oh my god, did I prep that? Hopefully I did. Oh my god, why didn't I prepare that? That's just, it's the... Yeah. There we go, we're gonna get a proper fever going here. It also raises our lethality a bit, so that's good. Increase in temperature, contagiousness, and severe dehydration, which can be fatal. So let's do it. Let's have a look. Skin lesions. Breakdown in epidermis causes large open wounds, which significantly increases infectivity, and it's a little bit severe. But you know what? We don't worry about infectivity anymore. We just want to start killing motherfuckers. So here we go. Immune suppression. It's kind of lethal. Pathogens attached to lymphocytes, suppressing immune system, allowing significantly greater freedom of mutation, can be lethal. Alright, but here's the golden goose here in this game, and that's total organ failure. Catastrophic cell death of multiple tissue types causes body-wide organ failure and rapid death, and as you can see, lethality through the fucking roof. So we're gonna grab that. We can't afford anything else, but our lethality is almost like, yeah, 1/3 the way through that meter, and believe me, that's all we'll need. We'll get more DNA as people start dying anyway, so we'll keep adding some more stuff. New Zealand has become the first country to try to limit the spread of Gibbs by limiting access to, into and out of the country. Time will tell if this will work. Well, unfortunately it won't, as everyone is already infected. First death in New Guinea. First death from Gibbs has been confirmed in New Guinea. Bad luck or the beginning of something terrible. Oh my god, I'd say the latter. Alright, so as you can see, the death toll not going everywhere. Oh, here we go, coughing symptom mutated. Gibbs has mutated and developed the coughing symptom without using DNA points. That's what I like to see. Alright, so tip, fight the cure. There are two ways to fight development of the cure. Evolve aggressive symptoms to destroy countries, more noticeable, or evolve cure resistance, which is less noticeable. Okay, so the world's got to a decent progression so far. Oh, I'm actually kind of worried I might have fucked this up. Norway is the first to instruct doctors to begin researching into a cure for Gibbs. Without greater funding, it is expected to take a long time. Alright, so as you can see, we got some leading research contribution from Canada, Finland, and China. So, yeah, we can't really do anything about that because we're not playing as the Neurax worm, but yeah, they'll be dead soon anyway. New statistics show that Gibbs has killed over 75 million people worldwide, worse than the Black Death. Not nearly fast enough, though. I wonder if I get anything back from devolving shit. Oh, yes, we do. Refunds DNA points. I will do that, because we don't need these anymore. We don't need to transmit the disease. We can assume that any babies that are born will probably have this. Oh my god. There we go. Now, that's the bacteria for you. You can actually refund these things and get some stuff back. Insomnia, inability to sleep makes people irritable and less productive, which is good for halting research. Yeah, I don't need any of these anymore now, so I might as well refund them. Now, depending on what you're playing as here, you might not actually get the option of devolving these and getting your points back, but that's fine. Okay, so we've got 42. Let's have a look at our symptoms here. Coma, here we go. Neuropathic effects in the brainstem causes loss of consciousness and sometimes death. Significantly harder to cure. This is what we want. It's not terribly lethal, but it's harder to cure, and that makes everything so much better. I'm going to look around for more lethal shit. Skin lesions does lead to something good later on. But you know what? I think I'll go for insomnia to make people less productive. Oh, here we go. Paranoia is also good. Irrational delusions and mental symptoms. Victims' distrust of others makes them unlikely to seek treatment or cooperate with others. Also hinders their research efforts. You'll see, there we go, it's gone from 10% to 8, and it will slow down over time. Killed more than Spanish flu. New statistics show that Gibbs has killed over 120 million people worldwide. Worse than the Spanish flu. Alright, as you can see that, yeah, it's crawling down ever so much. Not nearly enough though. Research doctors all around the world are completely focused on developing a cure for Gibbs. Let's see if we can do something about that. We do not have enough for genetic hardening just yet. Oh, that could be a problem if we're not careful. New statistics show that Gibbs is the deadliest plague ever. It's killed over 300 million people worldwide. Worse than smallpox. And as long as we can kill some more people, we will get some DNA points. There we go. It's climbing up. It's climbing up. Iceland begins to break down. Normal life in Iceland is beginning to break down due to Gibbs. Cure research is starting to slow, which is good. I will also do this. Pathogen becomes harder to analyze in the lab, decreases further research speed, which also opens up the genetic reshuffling. Pathogen DNA strands reassembled, more work needed to develop a cure. It basically just takes this down a bit. Not by much, but it does a bit, and it can save your life at times. Alright, but as you can see, roughly about a third of the population is gone now, so that's not good for Team Humanity. The cure for Gibbs is 25% complete. Alright, as you can see, things are not looking too good for the world efforts there. Paralysis symptom mutation. Yes! That's very good. Gibbs has mutated paralysis without using DNA, and what paralysis does for you. It's very nice. Pathogen destroys motor neurons that cause paralysis, significantly harder to cure, and can be lethal. So that's very handy. We also have seizures, fairly lethal, very nice. We have systemic infection. Pathogen affects multiple organs and tissue types, causing body-wide infections that spread fast and can be fatal. Significantly fatal too, I might add, so I think I'll grab that. There we go, and now we just wait. Almost half the world is dead, and yeah, they're not going to be able to get there in time. Not even close. And we're still getting DNA, so you know what, we'll just keep wiping out people. There's only one plane flying in the world. Only America's got its port open. France in anarchy. France is the first to fall to anarchy due to Gibbs. No cure research can take place. And it's time to have a look here. We don't have any dead countries yet, but the population worldwide is just really starting to suffer. Let's see. So, we've got a lot of high research priority, but honestly, I don't think they have the potential to actually fix us at this point. But we've also got some places have fallen into anarchy. Let's see. What's Australia doing? Widespread disorders. Oh shit! Get the fucking dogs here. There are people yelling and shit. Mind you, all these people are infected as well. So I mean, you know, sucks to be them, I suppose. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh, Gibbs placed on watch list. Yeah, a bit late for that there, buddy. Gibbs has been placed on the WHO watch list. Already dangerous. Governments are warned that it could become unstoppable. Well, it kind of already is. Germany leading cure effort. Germany has started to send research teams to infected countries, hoping to speed up development of a cure for Gibbs. Pop blue bubbles to destroy their research. Alright. And you pop the cure bubbles, and that basically hinders their research quite a bit. Doesn't get rid of any research, but it does slow it down. Oh boy, look at all these DNA points we have. It's not a tumor, but it is lethal, so I'll grab it. Let's see, I'm gonna grab skin lesions. I can't get necrosis, which is actually quite nice. Necrosis allows decomposed bodies to transmit the disease, but I guess we don't really need that, really. Get some more lethal shit going on here. Seizures are nice. I've also got insanity, which is also very nice. Really fucks up the cure effort. And as you can see, well, really dropping fast. Dropping like flies. And we can speed that up, of course. We can speed that up even further. Let's see. Necrosis is alright, but, well, it's very lethal, so we'll wait for it. Any dead countries yet? No! Everyone's hanging in there, even though there's only 93% of the world's population is already dead. Alrighty. Oh, there's gotta be some dead countries now. as they start to go dark. Wow, that's expensive. 36. There we go. Gibbs mutation patterns extraordinary. Scientists are struggling to understand the extraordinary mutation patterns of Gibbs, who researchers say that this setback will damage cure efforts. Yeah, I'll fucking say. There's only like 100 million people left. Any dead countries? Yes, Iceland is dead. France is dead. Kazakhstan is dead. That's not very nice. Central Asia also dead. Oh no, Borat's dead. So now Kazakhstan no longer exists. But, you know, just an empty tank sitting there. That's fine. Alright. I'm not terribly concerned about the cure efforts, honestly. I'm not really worried because... There we go. It's pretty fucking dire now. Only 60 million people left. Oh my god, help! Oh my god, Gibbs has taken over the world, as I knew it eventually would. Oh my god. There we go. There's not very many people left here. Oh my god. So now it's in total anarchy. There are bodies everywhere, and they're just like, fuck it, just put up signs on the Sydney Opera House. Oh my god. So now, yep, everything's pretty much fucking dead at this point. They're not going to be able to cure this now. There's just too much terrible shit going on. Can I devolve anything right now? I would like to. I don't really need... Yeah, refund 4 points. I don't need coughing anymore. Alright, go necrosis. Fuck him up. Oh yeah, and this is a nice one as well. Hemorrhagic shock, which is fucking lethal as. Severe loss of blood volume causes oxygen deprivation, loss of consciousness, and death. Hooray! And there's only 5 million people left in the world now. Let's count this down. Here we go. 2 million. 1 million. DNA I don't need. Once we get to the last million people, I'll check the world stats here. Let's see. Oh, not too many dead countries just yet. New Zealand is fucked, Indonesia's fucked, all these places are fucked, but yeah, I'm actually quite surprised we're down to 1 million people and there's so many populated areas. We're spread thin here. There's 4,000, 3,000, 2,000. Oh no, USA is gone. Okay, Gibbs has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few humans lie dying in holes with no chance of survival. Gibbs to eradicate humans. Alright. I'm fine with that result. Let's see. 3,000 people left in the world, and they live in Algeria, the Balkan states, and the Caribbean. Of all places. Let's see. 800, 400, 200... 0! No, everyone's dead. Everyone's fucking dead. The end. Yay, we did it! Yay! We killed everyone! Oh, we did good stuff there. We did it. Yeah! USA! 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 Doesn't exist anymore! Oh my god. Victory! Gibbs has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. And then we get a little fast motion look at how we went. Let's see. We destroyed the world in just over 2 years. It was a pretty complex genetic structure because we plugged everything into it. Cure progress did get to 39%. Game type main game, difficulty normal, bacteria. Did you just use a Bill and Ted guitar riff? I did! It's the best thing. Bogus! We killed everyone! Difficulty normal and bacteria, which is fucking easy for the most part. My bacteria, called Gibbs, just wiped out the world in 687 days. Let's tweet it. Let's tweet it. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm gonna tweet that shit, and then we're gonna exit. The following new gene type has been discovered and unlocked. Base hydrolysis in single player. That was one of the ones we were missing. So alright, let's